There was a skill when we once learned when a child would interrupt, and it was this, and the child, my children knew that this meant that I heard them, and that they would be first for the next moment. And if I ignored it, my children would literally take my finger and put it in front of my eyes like, I am next, mom. And a lot, you'll hear parents will have these long conversations with other parents, and the child is there trying to get a word in, and they was like, don't interrupt. And this says, yes, I heard you, and I'm going to get to the end of my sentence, and then I'm going to interrupt to make sure that you're given a space. And I do that a lot in class too. When one child is speaking and another child interrupts, I'll literally, as I'm looking, I'll be like this. In other words, you're next. And my focus is on that child. Now, online, it's a little harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can't do this. So sometimes a child will be talking and I'll say quickly, Finn, you're next, and continue. So I have to actually interrupt just so that I let him know that I heard him, but he has to wait.
Yes.
So
That's
there's that trying to deal with the respectful
yeah.
hierarchy when
Right. And kind of you're trying to honor all of the children and let them know that they're going to have their turn. And I think that too, it's important with online, with when they get to the music makers level. There's a lot of time at the beginning of class where they had something they wanted to share. Think back to when we were all doing this in person, and they'd come to class and there was always something they wanted to say. So we would always let everybody have a turn, talking about something that they wanted to tell us. And we tried to keep it to one. Sometimes it went to two things per person. But we went around the room, and I think for me teaching online, it's been really easy for me to just, they're all there and I just want to start. I see a boy and I just want to sing the song and let's get going. And I realize I need to give them time to talk. And the funny thing about that is I'm ready to listen, but I often hear the parent off to the side saying, shh, shh, don't, it's time for class. Shh, stop talking, stop talking. So they're telling them to stop. So we have to find that balance, and I have to allow the parent to understand that it's okay. I want them to have that time to tell me something about their day, so then they're ready to listen to what I want them to do. So again, it's a little bit of modeling for the parents, a little bit of reminders, and a lot of listening.
Yep, I agree.